So I'm doing some experimenting. I want to add a new doll to my collection, but I want to make a black baby and not a baby that looks biracial. Like, I want a very deep, dark chocolate baby. There's this lady I follow on TikTok and Instagram, and she does phenomenal work, and I really want to see if I can make a doll like this. Jackie's never made a doll like this, so it's just total experimenting. So this is a bunch of paints mixed together with linseed oil and thinner, and I've done 2 layers on this doll, but we're gonna need like 72 layers on this doll, because the skin tone I want to achieve is this really pretty dark black color. Oh my gosh, to me it's more like a very deep dark chocolate color, because when I think of black, I think of like black ink, and this baby's very dark, that it's like, they call it black, but it's just like a deep dark chocolate. It is beautiful skin, and you know what, let me show you guys. Okay, so you see that baby, look at its skin tone. It is so rich. That's what I want to achieve. Can I do it? I don't really know. Sometimes I kind of regret starting this doll because I feel like I can't achieve that look, but we're gonna go for it. So I've brushed on some of the paint, and this paint is like, you just move it around, you put a little bit on, you don't paint the entire limb, because the paint is very thick, and with that linseed oil you just move it around, and you want to have like no streaks. I haven't varnished this kit. Typically when I start my dolls, the first layer I do is varnish, but that tends to, when I do darker tone babies, like I've done biracial babies, I've never done a black baby, and I want one so bad in my collection. You don't use the varnish right away. That's why Jackie's dolls, the skin tone looks so smooth and nice and pretty, is you don't put down varnish first. You just dive in with the coloring. And I already made the hands very pink, and I added a lot of pink to the cheeks because I was looking at that lady's work. And I know at the end we'll be doing like yellow layers, because you can see that that baby has some yellow undertone. So I'm very hopeful. So I thought we would do this together. I know you guys like painting videos, and I know there's a lot of people out there too who want to make an ethnic baby or a black baby or a biracial baby, and maybe this will help you. This will inspire you to go for the, I don't know, for the dive. I'm taking the risk. I just don't know if I can achieve that skin tone. I really want to so bad, but it's nothing I've ever done, and I've never really seen many artists pull it off. And that lady, she does a fantastic job. She sells her work. I have no idea what she sells it for. Like, I would love to buy one of her dolls, but she's in Brazil, and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what she sells it for, but that doll, her work is really pretty. She's made like some really pretty kits. You guys should check out her TikTok and Instagram. She's done, that's all she specializes in, is black babies. And so yeah, so we're gonna give it a try and see if we can do this. So I've brushed out all the paint, and I still see like a little bit of paint pulled. So then I use the sponge to clean it up. But there's our first limb. And that was a limb before. We have a lot of layers to go. I'm telling you, to achieve that color, this is going to be a lot of work. So let's move on to our next limb. So when you use linseed oil, you want to put it in an airtight container, because the linseed oil will want to dry fast. So we're just putting that on the hand, and we're going to move this around, meaning it'll dry fast, like overnight, like not while you're painting. Look at there. And it moves so nicely. Like, I'm really excited. I had this kit and I thought I'm going to experiment with this kit and see. I mean, because I like this kit, so I won't mind adding it to my collection. But I thought, let's just experiment with that kit and see where it goes. I'm so excited to see where it goes. I'm just hoping it doesn't take 500 layers. I mean, if it does, that'll be fine. Just don't have the patience for that. Like, I want this done like yesterday. But I don't know. I just really want a black baby in my collection. I don't want a biracial. I want a black baby. I think they're so beautiful. It's intimidating to try to achieve that look, but it is so freaking pretty. And if I could get some curly hair, oh my gosh, that'd be so nice to root it. We could root this one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just take it one step at a time right now. Let's just focus on the painting. We first got to get the color there before we can even do the hair. But maybe we could do painted hair with a rooted poof. That would be cute. I just really hope I can do this. I'm nervous. But you see how easy it is to apply the paint? And you use the brush and just move it around. So, I mean, anything's possible. Just moving our paint all around. And then I'm going to use the cosmetic wedge just to make sure it's nice and even. So who watching this video has ever painted, you know, a baby with a brown skin tone, black skin tone, and what was your experience? I've painted them. They do come out nice at the biracial ones I've made, but I don't like them. I just feel like I can't paint them as nice as my Caucasian babies. It's not something I've done a lot of work with, but compared to what Jackie does, she does like really nice work. So I compare my darker tone to her work. But so yeah, I'm doing it the way she does it, so my skin is gonna look nice and smooth. It's always a struggle with the toes though. Maybe just this kit because they're all curled up right there. I want to try to keep the pink for the top of the foot, but we got to get the skin tone in there. This is where it gets a little difficult, right in here at the toes. They're not as smooth looking as the rest of my work, but that's okay. Maybe with some layers it can balance out. Oh man, I really hope I can achieve that skin color. I've always wanted a black baby in my collection that looks like that. Always. I absolutely love the richness of the skin tone. It's so nice. I look at that lady's photos all the time and I'm like, man, how do you do this? I want to do this. Tell me your secrets. But it's not very nice to ask people for their secrets. You know, you got to find your own path and develop your own skills. So between Jackie and I, we're gonna figure it out. Hopefully we'll figure it out. Look, I would love to make a baby that looks like that. That kit was so cute. Ugh. Well, I think I can make this one look cute. I mean, even if I don't get that skin tone, I know I'll get something nice, but that's my end game. I want that deep black dark chocolate color. Oh my goodness, I really want that color so bad. So this is layer number 3, and I mean, it's coming a good ways. Actually, this is like layer number 5 because the first 2 layers I didn't have any linseed oil in it, and Jackie said you got to use the linseed oil because it just makes it, the color sticks much better to the kit. So it's actually layer number 5, but it's layer number 3 with the linseed oil. So you see how I'm just moving the paint around, like a little bit of paint goes a long way. So when you see it darker in an area, you just pull it this way. And you know what's really cool is that this brush doesn't leave any like brush strokes on there, so it looks really nice. Look at that. Oh my goodness. But we're gonna just dab right here because I see the paint is a little thicker there. We've got 3 limbs done. On to the next limb. So yeah, so I went ahead and, well, when I first started this kit, I did the hands, the feet, the cheeks, and I also did 2 layers of mottling and then a layer of pink paint. So I was trying to build the undertone of the skin tone, because I noticed that lady, you can see like pink coming through the skin tone. And then I figured we would need to work with the skin tone and do yellow like as a finishing layer. That's just how I envisioned it, because you can see yellow in that baby's skin. So that's just where my idea is. I thought on this for a minute, like I really want one of these dolls. How can I do it? Can I do it? And just decided we're just gonna try. I mean, you won't know if you don't try. You got to take that risk, you know? And the risk is generally worth taking. Like I said, if I don't get that exact look that lady makes, at least I'm going to get a beautiful baby. And then next time I try, maybe I will get closer to having the exact look I want. But you won't get there if you don't try, right? Nope, you won't. You just have to try. That's why I say every time I paint a doll, I just call it practicing, because I'm practicing. And here we are, practicing together. Do you guys think I can do it? You think I can achieve that look? Oh my gosh, that baby's so pretty. Like, I really wonder how much she's selling it for. But then I get scared because it's coming from Brazil, and I know shipping to Brazil can be a little risky. Packages get lost and stolen, so I don't want to buy the doll and I never get it. I don't know. She probably charges way more than I can afford, but oh my gosh. I mean, I would at least think it's $1,000. It's a beautiful doll. She has a pickle that is painted with the same skin tone. Super pretty. There we are. We've got leg number 4 done. It's not leg number 4. Limb number 4. This baby only has 2 legs. Look at that. Look at the difference between the head and the leg. Oh, how exciting. Now it's time to work on the head. So you see I've got the pink cheeks. I don't think I'm gonna put the color on the cheek so much this time. I put the color earlier to try to, I don't know, blend it in. I don't really know where I'm going, honestly. Probably have to brighten the cheeks up at the end, but I don't want to make the cheeks the same as the rest of the skin tone, because you can clearly tell that she's kept that lighter, right? You know, so you don't want to put, you want to put skin tone over it, but not too much, because you don't want to cover it all. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know what? We're trying to go somewhere. We are giving our all. So we just move this paint around. You can see as I move it, the paint gets thinner, spreads out more. Oh, I wonder how many layers this doll is going to take. It just seems like an incredible amount of work. Like, any sort of ethnic doll is always so much work. And now my brush wants to start losing hair, because they just, the paint, you gotta be real careful with it. You can easily make the baby look dirty or splotchy. You really have to take your time. Okay, so put some paint here on the top of the mouth. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, right now it's just it's a trial situation. I don't know where I'm going with this. But I know I want to keep the cheeks lighter. I'm so nervous. I don't want to mess it up. But I think I'm doing a good job so far. I just don't really know, like, that baby. Man, I don't know. Okay, let's work with the other side. We gotta get the oil off our brush. And then just put some of this paint down. Okay, let's move our paint around. This time I gotta bring the paint forward because I didn't put it like right on his forehead like last time. It's looking so nice. Oh my gosh, we're doing it. So yeah, you guys think you're gonna give this a try? Have you been wanting to make a very chocolate baby to add to your collection like I have been wanting to? So I want to keep the cheeks not... I don't really think we should paint over them right now. I'm not really sure. And the little nose, I don't know. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. You guys are really just experimenting with me. I just really hope this turns out how I'm envisioning it. Because right now, like, the baby looks biracial. I don't want biracial. I want that dark, rich chocolate skin tone. I really do. Oh my goodness. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, this looks so beautiful. I mean, we're going somewhere. That's good. That's promising. Wow. Okay, so now I'm going to just make the tone even because I see that it's not so even. I have a little places where it's built up, and that's fine. So we just even out the paint. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. Well, there's the kit right now. Oh my gosh. What do you guys think? Are we getting there? We going somewhere? Do you think I can do it? Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to stay safe, stay positive, and we'll be back soon. Bye.